This for me is really about trying to engage with our history of the anti-war movements in this country, but not just accept it, like really try and analyze it, take what worked, and try to find new ways of strategizing, find new ways of imagining what our organizing can be, and can look like, and can feel like, and can do.
Kind of what the monster eats lives. It eats and consumes money and people's spirits. We felt that the skin of the monster is fear, that it uses fear for everything. The fingers of the monster, the dehumanization, I felt was kind of a big one because they've used, dehumanization so that you feel like it's okay to kill them, because like they're not real people. Different names, different wars, it's the same thing.
What are the weak points of the war and the war machine?
The knees. It's like vulnerabilities that these stories are based on lies.
We can kneecap them.
Yes, we can kneecap them.
The voice of the media goes up and spews rhetoric out of the fanged mouth here. Go for the jugular! What if we don't want to take down the monster as is, but want to build something else? So what is beyond this monster?
I also want to give a shout out to the water. Like we talked about water being like the majority of what's on Earth, and that there's this enormous unseen world that makes our movements possible. And some of this stuff was global movements against colonialism, imperialism, that those are underwater and they're also part of the treaty. Past anti-war movements and civil rights movements, Black Power movements, LGBT, labor struggles, abolition stuff, that there's like all these connected struggles currently, and then there's stuff in our history that supports it.
Ancestors.
But I'm thinking a lot about like the trunk of the tree. I'm actually really touched that hope, empathy, and these sort of emotional qualities are the foundation that bring us together.
Word.
But I'm also like interested because I usually think like, all right, what are the politics that are going to bring us together? Like, what's the analysis that's going to bridge us, And I think like maybe that's an indication that it's not about like ideological consistency.
Wow!
Build something infectious that can, infect the monster and have certain body parts not function in this destructive way.
Like our stories are really what touches and changes people's hearts and brains, and whatever parts are transformable on the monster. I think is where I want to think about touching and transformation.